58. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at point guard. And for the Raptors, Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slot. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's Ibaka in at the 5. Lowry has the open look. Wide open shot is on the money. Lowry's got the opening field goal of the game for Toronto. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
And there is the whistle that goes on Kobe White. That's his first foul. Outside Lowry. Shot clock at 5. Out to the right wing. For 3, VanVleet.
Zach LaVine has all the tools to be a great defender. Just needs to become more consistent about it. Fred VanVleet, a weapon from the outside, has a great shot that he can pull up at a moment's notice. He's consistent on catch and shoots as well as off the dribble.
Here's White. Carter outside. And Levine, here we go. Out to Carter. Tries again. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
Up in his playmaking skills, when Levine notices an open teammate, he whips the pass over.
And stolen by White. Here's Porter. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. From deep. And it's Kyle Lowry with the rebound. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Loads it up there for Siakam. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. White's running. Levine for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Anunoby passes to VanVleet. Sinks the three-pointer.
You have to respect Fred's range. If not, he'll make you pay.
Here's Levine. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's VanVleet. And Toronto turns it over again. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
24 seconds left in the first. Now here's Powell. There's Hollis Jefferson. No good on the triple. Dunn passes to Young. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Here's Gasol, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
I like that approach, playing inside out, forcing the defense to scramble.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bulls lead by 2. We'll be back. And recently, we chatted with Zach LaVine about Greg trying to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Thomas Satoransky is out there with Chris Dunn. Then it's Young, and it's Hutchinson in at the 3 spot. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for the Bulls. Harrison comes in for Satoransky. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
The shot by Powell, no good. And so it's Young who brings it up for Chicago. There's the pass to Cornette. It's blocked, and that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Lowry Marketing comes in for Young. Zach LaVine's checked in for Valentine. And it's Kobe White in for Chris Dunn. And again, no good by Chicago. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far.
OG Anunoby out of Indiana. He was the 23rd pick in the 2017 draft. Another great draft selection that day. Slipped due to injuries concerns, but he's been great.
Lowry can't get it to go. Bulls have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. LaVine can't hit. The Raptors have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Siakam. Lowry's got the lead up to 2 now for Toronto. LaVine dishes to White. Back to LaVine. Passes to White. It's intercepted. Fires the 3. Lowry, good. Lowry's got 9.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
And White kicks to Harrison. To the inside. Outside, LaVine. There's Harrison. Defended by Ibaka. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. They get it again. Siakam passes to Van Vliet. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the half.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been... Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Fred VanVleet out there with Lowry, and it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look. And you look over the course of Kyle Lowry's career, he's bounced around for quite some time, but boy, has he found a home in Toronto.
And you know, GA, a few summers back, had a chance to leave, but he stayed with the Toronto Raptors. What a decision that was. Reason why? He helped lead this team to their first title. Kyle Lowry's beloved by this franchise. He'll go down as one of the all-time great Raptors.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bulls have a new front office, branching out from the Nuggets brain trust with new team president. Given Denver's success in identifying and developing young talent with a win percentage that's climbed year after year, there is at least some optimism that the Bulls will be able to build a similar and sustainable winning program. Guys?
Wouldn't that be a story? Thank you, David. And it's a completely new group for Toronto. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Levine. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Kobe White.
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
Here's Dunn, and Dunn with the slam.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Bulls had gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. And Dunn with the slam.
This is Dunn's game. Terrific acceleration. Very hard to stay in front of.
Toronto trailing. Here's Davis. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Davis has got 5 points now in the quarter. 59 seconds left to play in the third. Dunn attacking over Davis, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Now, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
Shot clock at 6. And it's Davis missing. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Chicago. A 2-point game. There's Satoransky. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
A steal. And here we go. Here's... Whoa! I mean, that's a rugged play.
That one was big time.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
12 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Cornett kicks to Satoransky. Pass to Cornett. Over Gasol. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
It's picked off. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Bulls lead by 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So for Chicago right now, Markkanen and Carter are up front. Satoransky there with Harrison, and it's Hutchinson in at the 3. Chicago calls timeout.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
So for the Bulls, Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Porter comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Kobe White in for Satoransky. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during the timeout, I listened in on Jim Boylan's huddle. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
You know, we see every year 1 or 2 guys drafted toward the end of the first round contribute well for their team. But Pascal Siakam has gone well beyond that.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Ibaka, the pass to Van Vliet, takes the 3. Connects from three-point range. Van Vliet's got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Lowry from deep three-point land. And again, Toronto with the triple.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry. But it can go the other way as well.
And it's White missing.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And finished off by Siakam.
The innate ability of Siakam to see the play forming and gets where the team needs him. Woo! Love it, love it. I mean, both sides are really battling. Zach LaVine right in the middle of it, wanting to take charge.
Toronto leading by 4. Three-pointer, Lowry, and again, Toronto with the triple.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Loads it up there for Siakam. Anunoby finds Siakam. Toronto working the ball around now. The shot by Lowry, no good. Bulls trail by 7.
This has reached desperation time for them.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
It's Porter outside, and it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. 5 to shoot. For 3, Levine. The shot that time, not on target. And Toronto will come the other way. Inside. Anunoby passes to Ibaka. Here's Van Vliet. Lowry kicks to Van Vliet. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. And now it's a 10-point Toronto lead. 26 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Levine double team. There's the 3. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. And the Bulls with another miss. White against Lowry. Pass to Van Vliet. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations. Fred does a lot of things for this team.
To halt the run. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. Even early on in this one.